kind of swoops you out. Like for example, a counter for an NG is like Spy, and then Pyro combos, or Spy and Heavies, or Medic and Heavies, and just stuff like that. Let's see. So, oh boys, gonna go back and read what you said. Let's see. Hazel says, in terms of stacking multiple NGs, Demomen, Soldiers, or Heavies can work, but only really those ones. I agree, but usually I think if you have about 2 of any one class as a general rule, for like a casual server of 12 people, I think 2 of any one class is usually fine. Especially, and then occasionally you can go for 3 with heavier classes. But I don't think as a general rule class stacking is very helpful or effective. I think you're better off maintaining a good amount of diversity. And you also have to maintain diversity between your amount of heavy class, your medium class, and your light classes. Let's see. Alright, Mr. Basher says, just get a server full of spies with 1 Uber medic. Oh gosh. Hazel says, haha, yeah, I know that's funny. He says the paranoia would be oppressive, very. Especially as full of wild spy crabs. Oh gosh. Peak says, I love this map. Yeah, me too, Peak. I love Badwater Basin. I've always really enjoyed Badwater Basin. It's a really fun map, and I don't know, I just like it. I can't help but like it. So that's awesome, man. I'm glad you enjoy it too. Let's see. Hold on, boys. Gonna still read the chat. Let's see. Hazel says, okay, then they were friendlies. That would have been fun. No, I don't think that would be fun at all, honestly. Yep, that got destroyed, boy. Got destroyed. Well, rip the medic who Ubered me with crits. Let's see. Mr. Fresh says, no, I think of spies as wild spy crabs. That will trick stab you and taunt you. Yes, that's what I like to think of spy crabs as. Most people, when they refer to spy crab, they're talking about that taunt and the friendly spies and that silly stuff that you see. Thankfully, the spies that do the taunting and just play friendly and stuff, thankfully they're kind of starting to die out a little bit. That's becoming less of a thing. Friendlies overall aren't becoming less of a thing, unfortunately, but the whole spy crab bit is, at least in casual mode anyway, which is good. Box spy you still see from time to time, though. Alright, Hazel says, then the paranoia would have made it hard for them. That's true. Then you will get salty on a server full of NGs with 1 Uber medic. Oh yeah, that would make me very salty. Oh dear, boys. Sorry, boys. Sorry about the pyro. Tried to combat him, but what could we do? Not much. Okay, so we actually don't have any heavies whatsoever. Oh wow, we have got way too many Uber demomen. Hey, could we get a pyro and another heavy class player, please? Take out a couple of demomen. I'd appreciate it. All right, cause yeah, 4 demo. That is way too many demomen, boys. Okay, yep. There's a soldier. Oh, he decided to pop in and say hello. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need a medic if we're gonna keep this up. Alright, so there's a pyro over there with a shotgun. Well, props to him, boys. Props to him. Okay, I'm up against the wall. Gonna go over and push the cart a little bit more. Alright, so where's this sentry at? There it is, boys. Nope, haha, we got it on the upgrade. Got it on the upgrade, boys. That's why upgrading your sentry in a big, in an area of heavy fighting is usually very dangerous, because they can get it on that brief transition where it's not gonna be firing. Okay. So, let's see. Hazel says, I get more salty over someone with a massive pretension than anything. Oh, yeah, you and me both, mate. You and me both. I feel you. Let's see. He says, hackers and people full of themselves. Oh, yeah. People like that really grind my gears, too. I try not to let it get to me, just because I generally try not to let stuff get to me, but that kind of thing, yeah. That is very annoying. I don't care much for those kind of people at all. Let's see, FrameMax said, now a new day. Hello, FrameMax. Welcome to Rise to the Top Live, mate. Appreciate you being here. Can I play with you now? Yeah, I'm sorry, FrameMax. I don't play Team Fortress 2 casual with viewers, and the reason why is because when I queue up with viewers, it makes the queues take far too long to find a game due to different ranks and ping rates, so that causes issues. However, we will be doing a Man vs. Machine community tour event once we get to level 150. And get to tier 2. So if you want to get some tickets, you're more than welcome to join us when we start doing that tour, because that'll be a community event. Anybody who wants to join is welcome to, and but that'll be a little bit down the road. Okay, so Mr. Besher says, I kill you with the black box. Oh gosh, that's funny. Oh yeah, kill you with the black box. It's nice that those kind of people are rare. That's true. Mr. Besher says many times. Flame says class wars are total chaos. They are total chaos. Usually a little bit much for me, to be quite honest with you. Alright, so we're making progress. Nice job, boys. Keep it up. We still got 10 minutes. Plenty of time to do cap, boys. I think so, anyway. Mr. Bush says, that's the point of TF2. Oh, well, that's true. It's a class-based shooter, after all. Hazel says, I find TF2 could be nearly anything you can make it to be with the sheer amount of things you can do right. That's one of the reasons I like the game so much. It's so big and expansive and has so much just of a basis to it. As far as first-person shooters go, it just has so much to do, so much to work with, so much to be desired. And I don't know, it just has a lot of elements to it. That's probably why it doesn't get as old as fast as so many other games. Let's see. Mr. Basher says, okay, box trot spies are good. You can pretend to be a prop and you can defend a point or a cart. I've never found that to be effective, mate. Usually they don't look like props. They look exactly like spies in a box. And so whenever I see one, I'm just always like, spy in a box, and I just bang, you know. And I assume everybody else does the same. Let's see. Pierce says something Overwatch wax. Overwatch wax so much, Mr. Basher. Flame says no limits. Mr. Basher says, I don't see the fun of it. The challenge, the jokes, the adult jokes, where's that? On this game, on that's right, it's rated T. That's right. Overwatch is rated T, and TF2 is rated M. Actually, I kind of forgot about that, to be honest with you boys. We probably will do an Overwatch series at some point down the road. It probably won't be anytime soon though. But I'm glad we could start with the TF2 series. But yeah, we'll be doing a Paladin series too. We'll be doing plenty of series, boys. All right, he says Overwatch is more competitive than TF2, and I prefer the relaxed side of things. Oh, that's very understandable, Hazel. Nice job, boys. That's the way we do it. Oh, nice. We came in MVP for that round. Very nice. Came in 4th place overall, tied with 3rd for the medic. I'll take it, boys. I'll take it. MVP. Very nice. Props to us, boys. Props to us. All right, I like it. I like it a lot. Let's still go over to Barn Blitz. Barn Blitz is a fun map. You boys like Barn Blitz? I like Barn Blitz. Nice. There we go. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Level 143. That's the way we do it. Awesome. Almost that first notch in it, too. All right. That's what I like to see, boys. Making plenty of progress. Plenty of progress. Awesome. Very, very nice. All right. Good deal, boys. Good deal. So it looks like, oh, they want to go to Frontier. No, thank you. No, I've played plenty of Frontier for today. All right. Well, let's just go ahead and get into a new lobby then. New map. New opportunities. We haven't really done any control points maps this morning, which is surprising. So maybe we'll get into one of those for a change. That'd be cool. All right. So Mr. Betcher says that's not true. Really? Really? How so, Mr. Basher? Pierce says the TF team is trying to make TF2 more competitive, and I'm glad for that. I'm glad for that. I do like kind of the more silly side of TF2, but I'm glad that the game is being taken a little more seriously and made into more of a competitive side. I mean, I am a tryhard, so obviously I would want that. FrameMax says, I see. Thank you for understanding, FrameMax. Mr. Besher says, Overwatch doesn't have that challenge, really. Mario says, I am not doing too good. I broke my arm on my dirt bike in a car crash. Oh my goodness, Mario, I am so sorry, mate. That is terrible. You poor thing. My goodness, I hope you're recovering okay. My goodness, thankfully it wasn't anything worse than that. I mean, my goodness, a car crash is pretty serious. Especially on a motorbike. So many people die that way. I'm glad you're okay. I hope you're, I'm glad it was only just an arm, mate. My goodness, alright, so we ended up on, what's it called? Degroot Keep, boys. Alright, so let's go ahead and go Demo 9. Very nice. So what we'll do, we get our Charging Targe, get out our Scotsman Skull Cutter, all that good jazz. Go full melee on these boys. There you go. Knock them down, boys. Knock them down. That's what I like to see. There we go. Alright, nice. Nice. And there we go. Come on, medic. Oh, snap, boys. Snap, he got away from me. He evaded me, you know that? Oh, and here's a spy. Oh, you're gonna try and jump over me and backstab me? I don't think so, little man. Yeah, melee is kind of fun, boys. I like medieval mode for a change. It's kind of a nice change of pace. It's refreshing. It's different. It's interesting. It's kind of like Watergate. You know, it's a different game style, so it makes things interesting. And hey, this technically is control points, so now we're playing control points today, which is great. Oh, the volcano fragment. Haha, very funny. Never found that to be a super good weapon. I think the default axe is probably better than the volcano fragment. Let's see. Let's see, boys. Pierre says, I think that's a good direction. I agree. I also think that's a good direction, mate. Oh dear, we got a spy. He's trying to backstab me. Well, how'd that work out for you, buddy? Alright, good deal, boys. Knock him down, knock him down, knock him down. Okay, well, we killed a few fools. Getting in there and doing the business we need to do. Let's see. Hazel says, I still prefer the casual and man versus machine side of TF2. I do as well, to an extent. I like competitive mode actually quite a bit because the teams are a little more serious there and work together and coordinate more. I do like the I've never cared for that aspect of casual mode that people are just not, very serious, are taking the game very seriously or not coordinating. I do like man versus machine though. I really do enjoy that side of the game. But I do enjoy the competitive front. The problem with competitive is it takes forever to get into a server, and also there's if there's a hacker, you can't kick them. So like a cheater, I mean. So what are you gonna do? That's kind of a tough situation. But otherwise, I really like competitive mode. Okay, so we have to take the points back, boys. Didn't get to the third point in time, which is fine. We'll get them on this next one. Perfectly acceptable, boys. Let's see, Flame says, who would you main if you played Overwatch? I have no idea, mate. I haven't played Overwatch. I don't know anything about the characters, but I know a little bit. I know that one of them is kind of like a medic. I think Tracer is like the scout in TF2, and medic is like, is Mercy like the medic in Team Fortress 2 a little bit. I really don't know that much about Overwatch. I've just seen a little bit on it, so I couldn't tell you until I started playing the game. Mr. Besher says, true. Hey, Cass, when will the MVM tour happen? I know you need to reach 150. Right. It will happen when I reach 150. It depends on when that is, mate. At the rate we're going, we're currently getting about, let's see, we're getting a level about every 2 days, and we stream this about 5 days a week. So, let's see, I'm gonna say that the tour will be in roughly, that's 2.5, we still have 8, we still have 7 to go. So, I'm gonna say about 2.5 weeks, Mr. Basher, about 2.5 weeks we should be doing that tour. And it's gonna be awesome too, I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, that's what we'll be doing, mates. I'll announce it, I'll make a big announcement, post it all over social media, and let you boys know. All in the group, the Discord, the channel, Twitter. Gonna put it everywhere. Nice job, team, that's the way we do it. Alright, boys, now you see, that was fun. That was kind of fun. I'd like to do dead root keep again. Play on the defensive side this time, maybe go with a sniper with the huntsman. Catch my arrows on fire, all that stuff. That'd be fun. Okay, so it's gonna just glitch us out and do the map over again. That'll be fun. That'll be fun, boys. Nice, we got a good little tidy little summit XP there. I like it. I like it, boys, a little bit. Yeah, awesome. Hazel says, I'm gonna estimate around another 1 to 2 months, maybe 3. No, it'll actually be maybe closer to half a month, honestly. Oh, okay, it'll actually only be another month. Right, exactly. Still thought you were level 136. Oh yeah. Nope, we're at 143 now. The nice thing is, the levels, once we get to tier 2, the first few levels will go up really quickly, because you only need like a tenth of the XP you need to get to go up a level in the higher levels. So we're just gonna have to go through the cycle again on tier 2. Let's see. Flame says the Skull Cutter's too OP. I agree. It is very OP. Hazel says, indeed, I prefer the Cladimir more. I used to use the Cladimir more, but I switched to the Skull Cutter and I was like, you know what? This is good. I'm sticking with this. Alright, so Mr. Special says, I like the ham weapon. That one's cool too. I prefer frying pan to the ham, but that's just me. Alright, so can I go up in there and say hello to them in the pregame? Let's take a little look and see. Hello, boys. How do you do? I'm come down here to take you boys out. There we go. Hello to you too, medic. Oh yeah, now bye-bye. Bye-bye. Brickfan Farming says, well, I enjoy the stream. I have to go repaint. I believe that's what this says. Repaint the 9RT. See you around later, Cass and chat. All right, thank you, Brickfan Farming. Appreciate you tuning in this morning, mate. Have a good time with I'm sorry. I hope you do well. Hope you do good with your painting of the 9RT, which I'm not familiar with. But yeah, thanks for tuning in the stream this morning, mate. I'll see you at the top. Flames says Sniper and Demo's best melee is their stock weapons. I disagree there, Flames. I think that the best melees are situational. For example, I think for Sniper, I agree. Well, no, I guess the frying pan is pretty much the same as stock, isn't it? Yeah, I would agree with stock for Sniper, but I wouldn't agree for Demo Man. I think it's situational. For example, the Scotsman Skull Cutter is much better on Man vs. Machine, not Man vs. Machine, on medieval mode than the frying pan in my experience. It tends to work out better. But then the demo pan can still be effective. But I think overall you would be right, but only in certain situations. It's situational is what I'm trying to say. There we go. I finally set it. Okay, can I charge this? I believe I can. No, I can't. Undercut it. Cut it too short, boys. All right. Now let's cut another fella short while we're at it. Thank you very much. Okay. Go ahead and just walk on in, mosey in. Yay! Charging the gate. That's the way we do it, boys. Yep. Just gonna be riding in like I'm on a parade. You know, waving in the audience, all that good jazz. All right. Very nice. Wow. Our medic over here was just playing his bone saw, just capping the point. He's just like, well, nobody's challenging me. I'm gonna play some music. Gonna set the mood. That's funny. Hazel says the ham shank. Pierre says, man, I don't think so, Flames. Not always. Right, situational. Hazel says, Flames, yeah, they don't really have a good alternate. Maybe the pain train. The pain train, maybe. Flames says it's still useless. What's still useless? The Scotsman skull cutter? Or are you talking about the pain train? Pierre says, man, most of the time it's not useful. Hazel says, no, the pain train's downside don't really matter. Pierre says, but the upside matters only in some situations. It's not reliable. That's a point. That's a good point. He says, Hazel says, but it still needs you to capture control points. Flame says the payload max speed is 3 times. Oh, well, no, you have that. You have a point there. Alright, so let's go ahead and get these fellas, boys. Oh, yeah. Alright, take them down. Was that a spy? Yes, it was. A spy and a heavy. Okay. So they're not on this, they're not getting this point, boys. Not while I'm on the job, not while I'm on the clock. Or you're not gonna be getting A either if I have anything to say about it, which I do. Most certainly. Okay, I guess I don't. I stand corrected, boys. Never mind. Flame says the payload max speed. Oh, whatever, that right. Hazel says control points don't have a cap limit, and as a demo or soldier, you can get behind them to cap. That's a good point. You could. So there is that. Mr. Basher says Ubering an NG has a positive to it. Are you serious, mate? Is that a joke? I don't possibly see how there's a positive to that. How is there a positive to Ubering an NG? I'm pretty sure that's like you're like joking, but I honestly can't quite tell. Okay, one time I charged off of here to get these fellas, but I ended up charging off the cliff, which I think is hilarious, honestly. Silly, but hilarious. Okay, so go over here, get this other pyro. Very nice, boys. Oh dear. Goodness me. Hazel says can save his sentry. Oh, well, there is that sometimes. Mr. says one positive thing about it. Hazel says or can weigh into the enemy with the Widowmaker. That's sometimes also true. Mr. says not really. Flame says yeah, invisible sentry. Hazel says you can waste an Uber. Well, I mean, it's better than just wasting it by putting it on nobody. I'll give you that. Oh yeah, knock down the sniper. I don't think so, buddy. Not today. Not while I'm here. Okay, knock down this demo. Oh yeah, just knock them down one by one. It's funny too, because the sniper's just like, yay, gonna run for the point. Nobody's there, and then I come around behind him with just one fell swoop, whammo. All right, so here's an engineer right here. Hey, see, this makes no sense. Why would you be engineer on this map? Like, that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. You know, it's not a class you see on this map very often. But I really don't see the point to playing engineer on here at all. On this map, on this mode. What's another class you don't really have a point to playing here? It's not pyro, it's not demo. It's oh, what is it? Goodness me, let me see. Goodness me, I don't remember, boys. I do not remember for the life of me. Alright, so I would say it would have to be engineer. Well, soldier, probably. Soldier's also not a particularly helpful class for this map either. You rarely see either of them on here either. Let's see. Oh goodness, oh, excuse me, boys. Still a little sleepy. Alright, but I'm fine though. I wonder if I'm starting to think that sniper's a bot. Do you see how he just keeps running the same direction, the same way, over and over again every single time? That'd be funny if he was. Oh goodness. It's just like, yeah, let's put a bot and let's put him on the medieval mode, because why not? Oh, that'd be funny, boys, not even gonna lie. Alright, so let's see. Hazel says you can waste an Uber. Pierce says if you're going to back cap, you should play a scout or spy. I agree. Sounds like a good use. It's definitely not. I don't think that'd be wasting it. Ubering an engineer. It just depends. Well, it depends on the situation, of course. I'd say it's better to Uber somebody than Uber nobody. So there is that. Don't really matter at that point. It's a matter of, well, I might as well Uber somebody, so you know. Alright, nice. We're good. They're over here on A, boys. Just gonna get down the A train. Nice. Oh dear, I missed him. I missed him on the charge, boys. Missed him on the charge. Oh, and he got me with the skull cutter. Oh, yeah. Yep, that happened. That's what happened, boys. Dominating me. That's entirely unacceptable. I will not stand for that kind of treatment. Let's see. Mr. Brush says, or a very rare Uber. Depends on the map, says Hazel. On open 5 control point maps, it's easy to jump over the enemy. That's true. It is a lot easier. I wouldn't say it's necessarily easy, but it's easier. Depends on your class, too, of course. I mean, I don't really think about jumping over the enemy very much since I play heavy most of the time. But I guess if you're playing scout or something, I have jumped over soldiers in 5 control points maps before. He says Ubering a spy. Oh yeah. Kritzkrieg revolver can work in a pinch. It can. Flame says medic with the crossbow and the amputator is kind of good at medieval. Kind of. It can work. It can work out all right. It just depends. You know, and hey, you can heal people, so that's still effective as far as that's concerned. Oh wow, I actually got the scout midair. That's funny. I think it's mainly just soldier and engineer that are kind of useless classes to play melee. That's why you rarely see either of them. And funny enough, I see engineer more than I see soldier, which doesn't really surprise me. Nice job, team. That's the way we do it. All right, boys. I forgot to play melee sniper on defense, but oh well. No big deal. No big deal, boys. It was still fun. I really enjoyed that. All right. So it's not going to let us vote again. I do not believe it. The quality of the match just played, it was a great match. I enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun with it. All right, we got a good amount of XP there, boys. A decent amount. Yes, we got about half a notch there now. All right, let's go ahead and leave. Queue up for a new server. All that good jazz. All right, so Hazel says, or if there's only a spy around, they can shoot the enemy. I guess that's true. Every united enemy spy with the griefing galore. Yes, that's true. That's true, mate. That is absolutely true. Oh goodness, yeah. And the funny thing is, have you ever noticed, like, when people grief you with most classes, it's okay. Like people will still fuss at you, but for some reason, when it's a spy, they're gonna fuss all the more. It's like they take it as if it's a personal insult or something. Oh goodness. Hazel says I also meant Uber. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. I know what you mean. Ugh. Oh goodness. Or Ubering a medic is a good thing. That can work. Especially if you're trying to keep one another alive or whatever. Medics almost crit all the time. That's true. That's pretty often for the medic. If you're going for crits, going Uber gaining can be fun. That's kind of cool. Uber chaining. Yes, Uber chaining, not Uber gaining. Screw autocorrect. Yeah, autocorrect is annoying, mate. That's why I try to avoid. Excuse me. I'm typing with the mobile keyboard as much as possible, or I just turn it off or something. But yeah, I feel you. Yeah, that's the bane of my brother's existence. Actually, is autocorrect. Oh gosh, very funny, boys. All right, so we're on a Borneo this time. I like it, boys. Haven't played Borneo yet today. Borneo's fun. I really enjoy Borneo. We've been playing a lot of Payo this morning, boys. It seems like that's always the case. We either play Payload so much for the stream, or we play it only just a little bit. But hey, I'm not gonna complain. I like Payload. I really enjoy it. So let's see. Boys. Gonna read the rest of what you said. Mr. says, yeah, I agree. Flame says air blast can easily counter that. Can easily counter what? Uber chaining or spies with Ubers? They can. That is one way to counter it. That's true. He says, agree, but you know how to play as medic, it'll be easy. That's true, it helps. Hazel says, or just use the quick fix, I guess. No, not quick fix, just regular Uber. That could work. Uber with the quick fix can still get you a kill. It can. To counter air blast, yes. Pierce says the quick fix can be useful when your team ignores you. That's true. That is very true. Frame Max, I'm sorry, mate. It looks like I missed missed what you wrote in the Twitch chat. I'm sorry about that, mate. You said, like Rome, LOL, so scared. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. That's funny. Like Rome, so scared. Oh, gosh. Goodness me, boys. Alright, so it looks like our entire team's having a dance party. Well, let me join in, boys. Let me join the fun. There we go. That's right. Go dancing. Just go dancing around. Woohoo! Yeah. Alright, see? I can really shuffle it when I want to. See? You can't even see the rolls of fat flapping around. You certainly can't. Not even a little bit, boys. Not even a little bit. Alright, very nice. Okay, enough of that. Enough of that. What's 1 do? Does 1 work for the engineer? Yes, it does. Haha. That is a funny taunt, not gonna lie. Alright, so you can pop. Let's see, you can pop. So you can pop to save yourself more often. That's true. The problem with the quick fix that I don't care much for is it's not full Uber without much other benefit other than, oh, it's faster, and you can fly with projectile-based classes or pyro or whatever. That's the only reason I would really ever use the quick fix, is if I knew I was going to pocket a projectile-based class or a pyro or something, then I might use the quick fix. But otherwise, I would just rather use the default of the Kritzkrieg. I think is usually better. It's very situational, the quick fix is, and I don't really care much for it very often, to be quite honest with you. Alright, Hazel says, well, if you can't stay alive long enough, which is similar to saying your team isn't caring. That's true. That's true. Like, for example, if you're playing as heavy and pocketing a medic and he's not throwing you sandwiches, like that's just like, I don't know. It just seems like your team should take better care of your medic. Good medic, he's worth his weight in gold, and you should treat him as such. Pierce says a medic should dodge while healing, moving unpredictably. I agree, he should. Mr. Besher says agree, B-hopping is better. That can sometimes help, to be sure. Like, this is B-hopping, right? That's B-hopping, isn't it? Yes. B-hopping can be better. B-hopping is kind of a tough skill, though. You kind of have to know what you're doing. You kind of have to, like, learn it, but that's like everything else, I guess. Alright, just kind of learn what you gotta do. All that good jazz. Oh, there's a heavy, there's a soldier, there's a demo. Oh goodness, I got flanked, boys. And there you have a spy. The spy's the one that ended up getting me. Wow. Just wow. Alright, so he says, yeah, that helps survivability. Hazel says the quick fix is actually better for pocketing, since it always builds at max rate. Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. But let's see. There's the medic over there. Is that a sniper? I believe it is. Alright, so we're gonna go around this way. Oh dear. Oh dear, where's my medic brother? Here, medic brother, let me give you a sandwich, mate. Let me give you a sandwich. Here you go. Have the sandwich. Eat the sandwich, medic brother. Eat the sandwich. Alright, he's eating the sandwich. He's not eating the sandwich. I made that sandwich for him, boys. With mustard and everything. Just the way he liked it, and he didn't even eat it. Alright. Dang, mate is spoiled. Do you see how little health he had, too? Let's see. Medics shouldn't heal just one teammate. I would agree with that, but I was talking about like runs, right? Like, let's say you're on a capture the flag map, or you're trying to get a last point, and you're just like making a run for it, right? And you're just having to Uber. It's one of those Uber runs with like a heavy. I meant like something like that. I agree that shouldn't heal just one teammate. But if you're doing like a big push or a charge or something, then yeah, then you would obviously want to heal one teammate. At least for like the charge or whatever you were doing. It depends on the situation, of course. Mr. Betcher says the name Saxton Hale, Australian CEO. The name Saxton Hale, Australian CEO of Manco, and the man who's gonna burn this place to the ground. That's a quote from Saxton Hale. That's funny, Mr. Basher. I like that. Mr. Basher says, yeah, heal multiple people. He says, hail, not hail. Okay, hail, not hail. I know they shouldn't, but people still pocket people. That's true, they do. Well, it depends. I mean, there's some situations where pocketing somebody is entirely acceptable, but it varies. It depends on the situation. For the most part, most of the time, you want to just be healing everybody, but sometimes, you know, that's not always practical, or that's not really the best for the team overall. Especially as autocorrect, great. Yeah, autocorrect. One and the same. Pierce says they should change playstyle then. Hazel says, and the quick fix is better for that. I know, but it is still better. The quick fix is excellent when your team is bad, when they're taking too much damage to stay alive otherwise. That's true. That is helpful. Let's see, Tho, 4666 says sup. Hello, Tho. Welcome to Rise to the Top Live, mate. Thanks for tuning in over on the Twitch side of things today. Appreciate you being here. I believe you're new, mate. I believe I have not seen you here before. So welcome. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you tuning in, stopping by, tuning in, saying hello. All that good jazz. Let's see. Mr. Basher says there should be a source film miniature of Team Fortress 2 in World War II. And the story is about how Heavy meets Medic and they become BFFs. That would be hilarious. Wouldn't you like to? Would any of you boys ever think? Do you boys think it'd be cool if like you had like a single-player campaign-based game that was based off of Team Fortress 2? The same sort of design, except with a story mode and like maybe a Maybe like a campaign with bots or something. That would be that'd be kind of cool. Like a really well-made one. What would you boys think of that? Obviously, it would still have a multiplayer element as well. That could be like maybe, I don't know, the Team Fortress 3 or something. Though says you haven't. Yeah, I thought so, mate. I thought you looked new. I believe we have a follower who has a very similar username. So I was a little taken aback there. I was like, have I seen him here before? Because I usually try to remember, you guys, if you show up and or whatever, and I forget that you're here. I try to remember your names, but I was like, nope, pretty sure I don't remember him. Pretty sure he's new. I'm gonna take a chance on it. Oh gosh. Let's see.